Is it better to post on your LinkedIn personal profile or your LinkedIn company page? This is easily one of the most frequently asked questions I get about LinkedIn. And as always with social media, the amazingly good answer I can give is, it depends. So let's have a look at the 3 things you need to think about as to where you're posting on LinkedIn. Firstly, company size. It really does make a difference as to what your approach needs to be on LinkedIn. If, like me, you're a one-person company, then I would say most of your efforts definitely need to be on your personal profile. Effectively, you are your brand. People buy from people. You're wasting your time posting on a company page and not spending most of your time on your personal profile. It's not to say don't have a company profile at all, you can have it, but I would literally have it as a marker, so if someone finds it, it looks professional, it looks complete, and there's just a post at the top that just says, "Hi, I prefer to do things in person rather than behind my company. Come over and connect with me as a person," and then you'll be able to see my posts. Something along those lines would work. And the reason why it's better to spend time on your personal profile as a one-person company than on a company profile is purely because LinkedIn company pages are, apologies LinkedIn, the dullest thing ever created in social media. Who actively, joyously follows LinkedIn company pages? Can you hear the tumbleweed? Nobody does. They're boring, generally, because very few people manage to inject life and personality into a LinkedIn company page. Whereas on your personal profile, you tend to feel a bit more freer to be you and inject more personality. And like I said, people buy from people, not from faceless company pages. However, if you're a growing company, you've got a board of directors, that kind of thing, then there will be consumer expectation that you would have a proper, full functioning LinkedIn company page. And so then, yes, you have the company page, and we'll come on to what you should post a little bit later. But then on a personal profile still, I would argue it's still very much in your favour from an algorithm point of view to have someone senior, not the office junior, but someone senior, preferably the MD of your company, posting regular opinion-led pieces on your LinkedIn personal profile to build your brand as a person within the company. People love getting to know people behind a brand. So if you can encourage lots of your senior members of staff to be on LinkedIn and start putting out information, even better. But just choose wisely. If it's going to be one person representing your company, who is that person? Don't choose someone who's likely to jump ship 2 months later and take all the great contacts that they've built up. You do need to make it as a sensible suggestion. So ideally, like I said, it's the MD. For some of my clients, the MD says, yeah, I'd love to, but I just don't have the time. So somebody like me would come along and write the posts and get the MD to sign off and then put them up on behalf of the MD. So it takes away all of kind of like the grunt work, if you like, but they're still able to get across their opinion and personality through their personal profile and build relationships as a result. And finally, what kind of content then, if you're trying to balance both a personal profile or personal profiles and a company page on LinkedIn, how do you balance what kind of content's going on either? And what I always recommend is that where it's something where you're providing an opinion on something's happened in your industry and you're reacting very positively to it or very negatively, or you want to add and say, have people also thought about blah, 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 or this has been happening in my industry, we've had this a lot with our clients and this is a solution that we've come up with. Those sort of pieces are ideal fodder for your LinkedIn personal profile. Whereas when it's something like the company wins an award, or the company's doing some outreach work, or the company's got a new contract, or the company's finished a big contract, those are perfect fodder then for your company profile, which you as the MD or whoever the designated person or people within the business are on LinkedIn would share onto their personal profiles, which will massively increase the reach then. So there's a real clear distinction in my head at least, which hopefully I've got across to you, as to what should go personally versus what could go on your company page. I hope that helps. So that's it for today. Can I help you at all with knowing whether you should be on LinkedIn both personally and as a company, or one, or either, or both? Or if you're not sure about what content should sit on your profile versus your page, drop me a comment in the comments below and I'm more than happy to try and give you some clarity on it. If not, till the next time.